Ewige Wiederholung Nummer 134, der 103. Versuch von Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu durchbrechen, ist gescheitert. Die Entscheidungsgewichtung für Verhinderung der Opferung früher Gefährten nähert sich 0,00018. Risiko der Übersynchronität festgestellt. Die Lebenszyklen der 12 Erben von Kreislauf wurden normal der Reihe nach abgeschlossen. Das Objekt Khaslana hat den Berechnungsprozess zurückgesetzt. Ewige Wiederholung Nummer 5297, der 5266 Versuch von Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu durchbrechen, ist gescheitert. Die Lebenszyklen der 12 Erben von Kreislauf wurden der Reihe nach abgeschlossen, wobei eine Tendenz zur Beschleunigung festgestellt wurde. Das Objekt Khaslana hat den Berechnungsprozess zurückgesetzt. Anmerkung: Die Strategie des Objekts ist nun fast identisch mit der ewigen Wiederholung Nummer 42. Beeinträchtigung der Verstandesfunktion festgestellt. Mit möglicherweise irreversiblen Schäden. Administratoranweisung erhalten. Keine Hinweise mehr auf das Risiko einer Schädigung der Verstandesfunktion. Und jetzt natürlich auch nochmal wieder die Protokolle hier. Ewige Wiederholung Nummer 12.398, der 12.367 Versuch von Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu durchbrechen, ist gescheitert. Die Lebenszyklen der 12 Erben von Kreislauf wurden der Reihe nach abgeschlossen. Der Berechnungsprozess wurde zurückgesetzt. Ewige Wiederholung Nummer 23.779, der 23.748 Versuch von Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu durchbrechen, ist gescheitert. Die Lebenszyklen der 12 Erben von Kreislauf wurden der Reihe nach abgeschlossen. Der Berechnungsprozess wurde zurückgesetzt. Ewige Wiederholung 46.645, der 46.614. Versuch von Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu brechen, ist gescheitert. Mal sehen, 71.243, der 7... Okay. Ein Punkt zu viel. Der 71.243. Der 71.212. Versuch von Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu brechen, ist gescheitert. Die Lebenszyklen der 12 Erben wurde zurückgesetzt. Wieder mal weiterer Versuch. Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu brechen, ist gescheitert. Lebenszyklen der Erben von Kreislauf wieder zurückgesetzt. Nächster Versuch. Die Kernschicht des Zepters zu durchbrechen, ist gescheitert. Wieder zurückgesetzt. Ewige Wiederholung Nummer 108.641, der 108.610. Versuch von Objekt Khaslana, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu brechen, ist gescheitert. Die Lebenszyklen der 12 Erben von Kreislauf wurden der Reihe nach abgeschlossen. Der Berechnungsprozess wurde zurückgesetzt. Also ich denke, genau das ist ja eigentlich auch noch das, was wir auch noch machen müssen. Zu versuchen, die Kernschicht des Zepters zu durchbrechen. Und damit das Programm der Zerstörung umzuschreiben. Um somit dann am Ende sowieso auch noch die anderen Erben von Kreislauf zurückzuholen. Ins Reich der Lebenden. Und ich denke, dabei wird dann sowieso am Ende auch März die entscheidende Rolle spielen. Ewige Wiederholung Nummer 108.642. Tja, das Ende der Welt rückt näher. 108.642. ewige Wiederholung. War das jetzt die...
You don't look so good. Deliver.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles. Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot, and the only way to kill you.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human. or else the destruction will completely consume me.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance.
Okay, an der Stelle kann ich also noch nicht mal stoppen.
Behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And it will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself. Tomorrow!
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish. And in full glory, I salute you.
That's all I ever wanted.
Granted with strife. I'll never sow without substance. Empty shell. Sun tear the sky. Is that all?
If you can deliver. Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own.
Feel the scorch of the Evernight. All stars burn to ash.
Okay, es geht auf jeden Fall, es geht jetzt erstmal so weiter.
Quench the flames of blood.
Anders kann der Kampf jetzt gegen Midemos jetzt nicht ändern.
That all? Granted with strife. Shatter the cage. Sow without substance. Quench the flames of blood.
Es kann nur mit Zerstörung enden.
Is that all? Her agony. Of the Evernight. Empty shell. Mighty Mouse. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn.
Well fought. You may crown yourself my blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path. Deliver. I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed. Even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Und somit gehen wir sofort auch weiter in den nächsten Zyklus. Zwei Millionste, 3000ste, irgendwas.
No
Wiederholung.
matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed, you are not the Flammen I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
Nein, jetzt nicht. Herausforderung erstmal beenden und pausieren. Wir werden jetzt beim besten Willen jetzt erstmal nicht zu Castories jetzt erstmal rübergehen. Das machen wir jetzt erst einmal nicht.
Still early. Where to now?
Denn das machen wir jetzt wirklich erst einmal nicht. Wir machen jetzt erstmal eine kurze Pause und dann geht, sagt die Geschichte auch weiter. Und Das war jetzt, er sagt wirklich, er sagt nicht. Ach so, ich verstehe. L3 ist jetzt, er sagt, an der Stelle ein bisschen hinderlich. Aber wie dem auch sei. Dann sag ich jetzt erstmal hier tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Oder, nach einer kurzen Pause, geht es dann sofort auch weiter. So, liebe Leute von heute, dann wollen wir mal an der Stelle die Geschichte von Khaslana gleich, sag mal, weiter fortführen. Und es sind jetzt nur noch 4 Tage bis zum süßen Traum und heiliger Kelch. Wollte man, sag, an der Stelle auch nochmal erwähnt haben. Aber so oder so, die Geschichte Khaslanas geht, sag, jetzt auch noch weiter in die nächste Runde. Was jetzt hier? Phantom der Apokalypse, Goldblutbestie. Okay, auch mal wieder was Neues. Aber so oder so, wir nähern uns so langsam aber sicher dem Ende der Khaslana-Geschichte an. Sodass wir dann, sag, bald zu unserer aktuellen Gegenwart.
I'm so parched.
Moment, das stimmt doch irgendwas nicht. So, weiterhin navigieren. Jetzt als nächstes müssen wir uns ja gegen Cassie stellen.
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
It's time to temper myself for tomorrow. I'm fine.
I ask you to rest here!
I must transform my soul into a raging fire.
All of this. How is it any different from that brutal future?
Granted with strife. Shatter the cage.
I can't keep him here.
The other night.
Tja, Khaslana ist nicht aufzuhalten.
Burned to ash. So without substance. Feel shatter the cage. Quench the flames of blood. Her agony. The other night.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles. But
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
the core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame. It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles. 12 24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
Tja, und so nähern wir uns jetzt den letzten Wiederholungen jetzt an. 4.000.001. Ewige Wiederholung, Zeit des Aufbruchs.
You're here, as always. You're still lingering, deep within me, never fading away. Because you haven't completely abandoned hope, am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle, for the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world, from the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Emphorius, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight. Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet no. This fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years. Before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going. Mind sharing it with me? In every new cycle, a new me is born. All I have to do is push the next Finite to the end of the world. And then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next Finite. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path. Wait, you mean... Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles, has there ever been an exception.
Tja, und zwar, dass Sarini neu erschaffen wurde. Das sicherlich. Und so wird dann auf jeden Fall Khaslana sicherstellen, dass Feinon den gleichen Weg beschreiten wird.
I can do this, Lord Finan. As the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard. I will heal you, and then...
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer, demigod. Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. Shouldn't they?
Cynthia.
Oh Gott, jetzt müssen wir auch noch gegen Cynthia.
Your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they've never been.
Let the sun rise. Finish the sun's work. It's the break of day.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world-bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person, it's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker, compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end, that pass the flames to the next me, over and over and over again.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you? Lord Khaslana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. And I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain,
nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphorius a rosy-fingered dog. Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Tja, dann müssen wir doch noch gegen sie kämpfen.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire.
Fire! Burning!
Quench the flames of blood. Lost in twilight. Chaos. Her agony. Shatter the cage. Crushed and torn. Not the shell. Not the evernight. Await the end. Collect the sky. Merge with all this world's suffering. Rend it with strife. Shatter the cage. Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end. And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world, and the start of the next. For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe. That being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphorius' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it. 23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames. No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly. Until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphorius.